So hello again everyone, back out at the squirrel feeder this morning. I've not been out for a while, so you're not seeing the video for a little while, just because every time I've had some free time the weather's been really bad and raining or blowing a gale, etc. But managed to get out this morning. It's a much brighter, much nicer, much warmer day, southwest of England today. Now, had a bit of mixed fortunes this morning. It's the end of the session now. Just thought I'd do a quick intro to it before I pack up and sort of go. So a little bit of mixed fortunes as soon as I got it this morning. As usual, I got it a little bit later than I planned to or wanted to, because I'm a lazy old git and couldn't get out of bed. But when I did get here this morning, I disturbed two squirrels that were right on the feeder straight away. So they disappeared way up into the trees. So I've got myself settled back in the sort of brush here, and even before I'd had a chance to set up, literally just got the tripod out and the rifle out, and those two squirrels came back down onto the feeder. So I hastily got me pellets and my magazine out and started putting some pellets in the magazine. That's where my fortunes changed. So I had the tin of pellets on my leg. You can guess what's going to happen. Yeah, tip the whole tin of pellets off into the mud and moss on the floor. Oh, never mind. So I put 5 pellets in the magazine, put them in the rifle, had a great few minutes, shot 3 squirrels off within a few minutes or so. But then, yeah, had to pick up all my pellets, so I've got a tin of pellets full of mud and moss I'm going to have to clean out when I get home. But it's been a fairly good productive morning. Certainly had a few grey squirrels, so keep your eye out, keep watching, and I'll put that on the video to come. So I'm literally just going to pack up now. I'm going to have one last coffee, just enjoy myself for 5 more minutes. The sun's just started to come out. Have a last coffee, enjoy the surroundings, and then pack up and so on. Oh yeah, one other thing. Stick around to the end of the video, and I'm going to put some pictures up of some of the trees that I took a little bit earlier in the week when I filled the feeder up. And there's some damage to the trees. I'm going to put some footage up. And if you can let me know if you think this is probably deer, I'm thinking, just because all the damage is lower down in the trees and so on, but it could be squirrels, and I don't know for sure. So if anyone out there got a lot more knowledge than me and can definitely tell me whether it's deer damage or squirrel damage perhaps, I'd like to know. So give me some comments on what you all think about the damage or the pictures that I'll show you at the very end of the video and so on. But hope you enjoy the video, and we've got a good few squirrels to show you coming up. Thanks again, cheers. Just to let you know, of course, quick gear update. Usual gear for shooting here. The FX Dreamline in .22 in the Sabre Tactical chassis works really well here, because I can just pop it out of the way, and then it balances well on that thing, and just open it out when I see a squirrel starting to approach or so on. The Wulf 4K works really well. Easy to operate, gets pretty good footage, as you'll see on the top there. And just this little carbon fibre tripod that folds up really small. You can fold the legs right the way up 180 degrees, and everything, including the rifle, fits in my backpack. So yeah, let's have a look, see what we've got coming up. So here's the first 2 squirrels in quick succession. Like I said, literally just picked some pellets out of the mud, put them in the magazine, the rifle on the tripod, and took these shots. So literally just press the record button on the Wulf 4K and got that. So I'll show you that one slowed up, and you can really see the pellet fly down, and the impact of this pellet on this squirrel is amazing. There you go. Instant dispatch, just nerves. dead as a dodo as soon as I pulled the trigger. So here's the second one. Come back down, sits on top of the feeder, same thing. A little bit of claret coming out there. Good shot. But like I say, I literally dig the pellets out of the mud because I'd dropped them everywhere. Put a few in the magazine, plonked it on the tripod and took those shots. So let's see that one slowed up as well. So this isn't too long after those last or first two, and with the thermal you can so easily pick out a heat source in amongst all the trees and so on there. And I've picked a squirrel out, and he's making his way, as do all the others, across the branches and towards the feeder. So he makes his way across the branches from left to right, and then down and on top of the feeder. But he just hops to the left onto this little branch here and just sits up nicely for me. There you go, he drops like a stone and is dispatched just behind that log there. I'm happy with that. 1, 2, 3 squirrels already, all within about 10 minutes. Now here's something that surprised me. Never seen this before, and you're not going to believe the bit of footage that comes up after this one even. So I noticed something moving in the background, and you can see there's definitely something there, and this is definitely not something to shoot, and it's a cat. And there's a little trail that goes along there, which I assumed was for the wildlife, but first time I've ever seen a cat there. So unbelievably, 10-15 minutes later, another cat appears. There is a housing estate on the edge of this woods, but it's quite a way away, and I thought, here we go, this cat is going to go behind there and have a go at my squirrels, maybe take one away. So he disappears behind that log where those squirrels are. He's probably having a good sniff of them, I should think. And eventually, he pops out. Now he starts coming towards me, and he probably gets less than 10 yards in front of me. I'm thinking, hello, I'm going to have some company for the rest of the day. That'd be nice. Someone to chat to, talk to. So he comes right up within 10 yards before he notices me. There he is. So I give him a squeak to say, come and say hello. But nah, he didn't like that. And off he takes, and I don't see him again. Unbelievable to see 2 cats on the same day. Never seen them there before. Okay, so this next bit of video has a different perspective on it. So the main picture is a picture of me, because I like to have a good look at how people are set up and the equipment they're using and so on. So this is me just sat in the brush, tucked in the back, no real big camouflage, etc. But on all these sort of videos that we watch on YouTube, as we all do and are doing now, I like to have a good look at the equipment and how people are set up in their surroundings and so on, rather than just the old money shots of hitting the squirrels or the quarry, etc. So here I am, tracking a squirrel, cock my rifle there, So I'm happy now he's going to be making his way into the feeder. Now I'll pop in the Wulf 4K scope footage there, and after this bit of video I'll show it again with the full screen through the Wulf 4K, etc. But he stopped there for a bit. There's the feeder, there's the squirrel. So like all the others, I think he's going to bounce across the tree branches left to right. There he goes, making his way. Now this one comes down this branch here, tail's twitching a bit. He might have clocked me, I think a lot of the squirrels do, so I'm not massively camouflaged. But he just sits there like that, too long. So I'll take the shot on him here and you'll see that. And it's a good shot. Here we go. A few more clicks in on the Wulf 4K. Get it nice and focused. Bang, down he goes. As usual, I'm using the H&N 18 grain hollow point pellets. Hit really well, really excellent at this short distance. And he has a bit of a squirrel breakdance there, but it expires there. So this is the same view basically. It's the same squirrel I'm going to shoot. But it all started when we were watching these two playing around and bouncing across, coming across the trees here. And I'll insert the rifle scope cam if you like, so you've got a different perspective again on this one. And I'll insert that in a corner in a second. So at the moment there is two there that I'm sort of watching. But eventually, as you saw in the last shot, there's one that definitely looks as though it's coming over towards the feeder. So I cock my rifle at that point and get set for him to come. So that's me. At this point, I'm happy that they're probably going to be coming to the feeder. So I start to get myself set, and I'm watching the pair of them there. So there's this one. He eventually starts coming closer to the feeder. Typically like the others do, so I cock the rifle now because I'm thinking, yeah, he's definitely on his way over to the feeder. And he stops for quite a while, just in the wrong place for me, as they often do. So just sitting there watching him and waiting patiently for him to. There's the feeder. There he is there. So as you see, he bounced across the trees. And as we just saw, he comes down this branch. And he poses just lovely there for me. Sits up and poses really nice. Very nice of him to do that. So after a bit I decide he's going to keep still just too long for his own health. Get it in focus. Now I don't know what happened with the sound on the recording there, but it somehow went a bit out of sync. But there he goes. Like I say, it's just nerves now. He's totally brain dead. And that's another one down. So I have a quick look around for that other squirrel, but can't see him anywhere. He's scarpered or gone off in a different direction. Save him for another day. So yeah, really happy with that. That's 4 down now. It's been a good morning. Happy with that. So time to do a pickup and a quick look with my little action cam of my setup. So there I am, just sat on the cushion there. Everything fits in that bag I've got today apart from the cushion. Quick walk to the feeder. It's about 25 yards away. See how we've done today. Now the sound on this little action camera is rubbish, so I'm just talking over it. So there we go, 3 squirrels there, all shot from more or less on the feeder. One back here we shot from the branches. So really happy with that. Another 4 of the grey menace gone. There's my feeder with some claret all over it. There we go. And quick look from where I'm shooting from. There we go, all over there. So a few pictures to look at. Take a look at these damage on the trees that I mentioned earlier, and let me know if you've any idea what these are. Thanks very much for watching one of my videos again. Please hit the like button. If you've got any comments or questions, put those below. I'll see if I can get answers for you. And please subscribe to my channel. It does help an awful lot. Thanks very much, and see you all again soon. Bye for now.